You ever notice how clubs don't panic loudly anymore? They panic quietly. Because right now, while Spurs fans are arguing about strikers, fullbacks, systems, Tottenham are watching Brighton. Not casually, not from a distance, closely. And once you hear who they're watching, you'll understand why this feels bigger than it looks. Because this isn't about depth, this isn't about rotation. This is about replacing pillars before they crack. Let's start with the position nobody expected to be shaky at Spurs. Goalkeeper. Because if you'd asked most fans not too long ago, Guglielmo Vicario was untouchable. Energy, presence, shot stopping. He felt like one of the safest pieces of the rebuild. But football doesn't wait for comfort. And suddenly, mistakes crept in. Little ones at first, then costly ones. And now his future isn't guaranteed. That's not noise. That's coming from inside the club. Spurs aren't saying Vicario is done. They're saying something worse. We need competition. And in modern football, that's code for no one is safe. Now listen carefully, Mickey, because this is where it gets interesting. Tottenham aren't scrambling. They're not reacting emotionally. They've been thinking about this for months. And the name that keeps coming up? Bart Verbruggen, Brighton's goalkeeper, only 23, already one of the most reliable shot stoppers in the Premier League. This is not hype. This is data-backed respect. Manchester City studied him. Chelsea tracked him. And Brighton? They already know what's coming, because when a keeper is this calm, this consistent, this composed, he doesn't stay hidden for long. Internally, Verbruggen is viewed as a future world-class goalkeeper. Not good, not potential, world-class. That's the level Spurs are targeting. Now, and let's be real for a second. Brighton know the game. They always do. Verbruggen's contract runs until 2028, but next summer, 2 years left. That's the danger zone. That's when selling becomes business, not emotion. January, forget it. That door is bolted shut. But summer 2026, that's when the conversation gets real. And Tottenham are already at the table, mentally. But wait, this doesn't stop at the goalkeeper, because Spurs aren't just watching Brighton's last line of defense. They're watching the wall in front of him too. Jan Paul van Hecke. And this one should scare rival clubs. Because consistency like this doesn't lie. He hasn't missed a single minute of Brighton's Premier League season. Not one. Every game, every challenge, every decision. That's not coincidence. That's trust. Inside Brighton, he's seen as a future leader, not just a defender, a presence. And Liverpool noticed first. They've been circling. But Tottenham, they're not circling. They're serious. Now pause here. Because this tells us something important about Spurs' mindset. This isn't about flashy signings. This isn't about selling hope. This is about control. A goalkeeper who can command pressure. A centre-back who doesn't miss minutes. Who doesn't hide. Who doesn't drift. That's not chaos football. That's structure. That's a club trying to eliminate weak points before they become headlines. And here's the uncomfortable question Spurs fans might not want to hear. What if this isn't about the future? What if this is about now? Because uncertainty around Vicario isn't just about mistakes. It's about what the club believes the ceiling is. And if Inter or AC Milan really are watching, if Italy comes calling, suddenly the replacement plan isn't optional. It's necessary. And Tottenham know better than anyone what happens when you wait too long. Because every smart move has a cost, and every safe decision risks standing still. Football isn't just about who you buy. It's about when you choose to believe. And when you choose to move on. Tottenham are watching, planning, waiting. And when they finally move, it won't be loud. It'll be decisive. So I'll ask you straight. Would you make this change? Would you trust Brighton's blueprint? Or would you ride with what you've got and hope stability wins? Drop your take below. No fence sitting, no safe answers. Because in modern football, hesitation costs more than mistakes.